Friends, welcome to my workplace at Ranaghat, West Bengal, India. This is a posterior polar cataract. I have taken up this case for surgery. Let us observe the surgical steps. This is the main incision on the posterior aspect of the limbus at around 135 degree. Phaco is injected into the anterior chamber and over the corneal epithelium for better visibility. And now two side ports are being made. This is the side port on the left side of the main incision, and this is another side port on the right side of the main incision. And now capsulorhexis. The anticapsule is incised, the capsular tag is raised with the help of a 26 gauge bend needle. Now I hold this capsular tag with a utrata forceps, go anticlockwise. In this case, my aim is to do a rhexis not more than 5.5 millimeter, because the cataract appears a true posterior polar cataract and PCR is likely to occur in this case whatever precaution I take. Didn't do hydrodissection, this is hydrodelineation. And now I'm going to aspirate the lens matter. There is the nucleus has actually not formed. It is very soft lens matter with the bevel down position of the Phaco tip. Everything will just come off. Yes. And PCR also probably has occurred. I'm going to aspirate the cortex from inferior part and from 5 o'clock. And now I could see the PC rent. So before coming out, I'm going to inject Visco. As my assistant starts injecting, I stop irrigation and then I come out. Now I'm going to use bimanual irrigation aspiration for removal of the cortex from the superior aspect. Vitreous has not prolapsed into the anterior chamber. It is behind the posterior capsule till now. I'm going over the posterior capsule and feeding the lens matter into the aspirating port. And now the cortex from 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock is to be removed, and it came out without any vitreous disturbance. So vitreous has not prolapsed into the anterior chamber, but since this PCR has extended to far periphery, I am going to place the lens in the sulcus. This is Technis multipis intraocular lens from Abbott. The leading haptic has gone over the anterior capsular rim, and the trailing haptic is being placed over the iris first. And now I'm going to use a sense key hook and dial this lens. But before that, I wanted to remove the cortical matter behind the lens. Yes, it came out very easily. There is some white flaky material sticking to the lens. Wanted to remove that also. And by this simple itself, I dialed the lens in the sulcus. And now you can see some white flaky material is sticking to the optic of the intraocular lens, and it's not looking nice to me. At this time, I wanted to trim the posterior capsular tags. Could see the posterior capsule here. I'm removing this part. Now I inject some visco behind. Vitreous phase goes backward. And now I cut the posterior capsule here and remove a part of the posterior capsule. Otherwise, this will be in the visual axis. And now I'm going to use this Simcoe and remove the white flaky material. Yes, this time it came off. And till now there is no vitreous prolapse. I am surprised that this is the first PPC in my surgical career where vitreous has not prolapsed into the SE. And now I'm going to use bimanual IA to remove the visco from the anterior chamber. Yes, so the visco has been nicely removed. And now I'm going to use pilocarpine. I injected air, and then this is pilocarpine. I want to see if the pupil is round or not. This is closure of the side ports by corneal stromal hydration. And now the pupil has constricted, and this was probably not necessary because pupil was round. But still, I just injected little bit of triamcinolone acetate, and I was sure that there is no vitreous, not even a single strand of vitreous in the anterior chamber. And now the anterior chamber is nicely formed and the case is concluded. The eye was like this at presentation, and after surgery we have reached to this point. It's looking great. Thank you very much for your attention. Hope this video will inspire you to take up challenging cases and do a great job.